Camera's rolling. Sounds speeding.
Ready. Action.
Tell me more about yourself. I'd like to know everything.
There's nothing more to tell.
Oh, don't say that.
No. That's it.
That's enough for me.
You don't have to say that.
I never say anything I don't have to.
No, I mean, you don't have to say nice things to me. It's pretty old-fashioned considering what we're about to do.
What are we about to do?
You're walking me home?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're a little attracted to me.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're gonna want to come upstairs and get some coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
And then we'll get a drink and talk. Get to know each other a little better. Get comfortable. And then you'll wake up in the morning. You'll be distant. Won't be able to stay for breakfast. Maybe just a cup of coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
And then we'll exchange phone numbers. You'll never call. And then I'll go to work. I'll feel good for the first hour. And then ever so slowly, I'll turn into a piece of dirt. I don't know why I put myself through this. Look, I had a really good time. It was nice meeting you. Nice.
Good night. Oh, excuse me. Wait, one.
I don't feel very well.
Well, it's no wonder you don't feel great. We just met, made love, broke up in the space of 30 seconds, and I don't remember the first kiss, which I think is the best part.
Look, it was very special to me too. Gotta go.
Okay, yeah. I think it's time for you to please just shut up now. Shut up, please. I'm not coming up to your apartment. That was never my intention.
Right. You don't want to.
Oh, I want to. I have a heart-on for you the size of Florida, but I don't want just one night. I have a confession to make to you.
You're married.
No.
You're divorced.
No.
You have a disease.
No, please stop. I'm in love with you.
Stop.
No, it's not just from tonight. I've known you for a long time. I know that you come out from work at noon every day, and I know you fight your way out that door, and then you get pushed back in, and then 3 seconds later you come back out again. And I walk with you to lunch, and I know it's a good day when you stop and get that romance novel from the bookstall, and I know what you order. And I know on Wednesday you go to the dim sum parlor, and I know you get a jawbreaker before you go back to work. And I know you hate your job, and you don't have many friends, and sometimes you don't feel as coordinated as everyone else, and don't feel as wonderful as everyone else, and feel as though you're the only one who's as alone and as separate as you are. And I love you! I love you, and I think you're the greatest thing since Spice Rocks, and I would be shocked down several times if I could have that first kiss. But I won't be distant. I will come back in the morning, and I will call you if you let me. But I still don't drink coffee.
Okay. You're real, aren't you?
God. That was so perfect. The door doesn't open. Okay. Go for it, Josh.
Cool. So here's the trick, and this is why you guys got this monologue. Okay, this is the first work, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
The deal is that these are very distinct characters, okay? They're quite a ways away from the two of you. Got it? And so, although, there's connection, there's commitment, but I don't have the characters and I don't have the story, okay? So here's the thing and the main thing that's happening is, again, isn't that cool? The one question of the night is going to become a theme of the night. You're not following the punctuation. These people do not talk the way the two of you talked, okay? The way the two of you talked is the way, it's the way Elizabeth and Sam talk, okay? It's not the way the character talks. It's not the rhythm of their speech. It's not the words they chose. With changes in punctuation and everything, that whole thing about, I'll go to work, you'll wake up and we'll have breakfast and you won't do anything, okay? That's one sentence, Elizabeth, and you made it like 10.
Okay.
Okay? So this is the thing, and you're coming in as Elizabeth. You haven't, read the whole script and experienced what it's like to be her. And I really want you to do that. Sam, you're a little closer, but there's too many Sam ideas in here, and I want you to let go of that and surrender to the character. That's the thing where you got your commitment to that when you went, I love you, I love you. Nice commitment, not connected to anybody, so it's worthless. It'll be cut, okay? I want you to really understand that there's nothing wrong with having ideas, and that would have worked brilliantly if you stayed right there connected to her, because the most important thing in the world is that she understands that I really love her, okay? Had it been connected, it would have worked, okay? So I love the commitment there, but I want you guys to experience the whole script up to this point and find these people. They talk differently than you two. Okay, they act differently than you two. And that's the thing, and Elizabeth, that's why we're giving you somebody like this. We really want you to get out of Elizabeth and find this woman. She's very special.
Yeah.
Okay? That's basically all I got. Look at those lines. I mean, tonight, okay? Look at the lines and remember kind of what you did and realize, oh my God, okay? Because you're going to find the character, in this case, if you pay attention to how the writer's writing and the punctuation. I think that's going to help you a lot. Yeah.
So the full script and the scene had two completely different ways. So do we just follow, because that was a little like, I didn't know, do we just follow the scene that we got, or do we use the script?
A shooting script is going to be very different than what's on the screen, okay? So we don't know which scripts we're looking at, but yeah, we kind of want you to do the one that you got. The thing to understand, the story is exactly the same, okay? So once we get that, we'll even give you guys a little license on if you want to play around with both scripts and, use part of one or part of another or add a line or two. You can do that if you're sure it helps you tell the story. But I'd rather have you, up to this scene or up to roughly where this scene takes place. I don't even know, is this scene in the movie? Yeah, I think it is. I want you to experience that up to this point, okay? And then really let him go. Really find him. This is an incredible character. Really find him as you're reading the script again. And then go over the punctuation in this scene, and as soon as you guys do that, you'll see what I mean. Okay, you'll say, oh, Jesus, yeah. Okay, I wasn't following that. And that's going to be the difference between you and him, if you do that. That's it.
Cool. So, did you guys rehearse it differently, or did you just decide to go for a walking scene and that's it?
We rehearsed it sitting down the first time, and then the second time we did walking around.
Walking around. So, okay, so here's the thing. That's what I mean about spending time with characters, like you rehearsed once sitting down, once walking around. I know sometimes we have busy schedules and we cannot meet more than once or twice or whatever, but on your own you can do that kind of exploration before you go into rehearsals with somebody else. Because I'm asking why the option of walking. Walking scenes are very hard. Okay, we're not gonna do them unless it makes sense to the story. Okay, and I need to know why, and I need to really pay attention to the other person if I'm gonna be moving and talking at the same time. It tends to dilute whatever is happening, the connection between the characters. Okay, and so if that's the choice that you're gonna go with, I really need to kick up my connection with this other person, meaning I need to have character and let them do the scene. Okay, so play around with that. I'm not saying you have to cut the walking. There are moments over there, and you guys did over there, but there are moments over there that what I'm doing here with this person is more important than me walking. Okay, so you have to feel that when that happens, and it's please don't decide when that's gonna be. Okay, because you cannot fake that. But why? It's always the question. At the beginning, of course, you're in a new location and all of that. You're doing the scene for the first time. So that might happen if the characters are not solid yet. Okay, then a new space is going to throw you. A new setup's going to throw you. Okay, so that's to me just an indication. You're going to get to a point that it doesn't matter. We can change the lines when you're on the set. And in between, like, people are like fixing your hair, makeup, and whatever. It's like, oh, the scene's not working, so we rewrote the whole scene. Here you go, you have 2 minutes. And you're able to do it, okay? So that's not gonna throw you off, because you have the characters solid. So Jock is right, you gotta, and it's not just finding the characters going further and finding the characters even more, but it's the synergy between the two of you. You guys are in different wavelengths right now. The moment over there when you two stopped, and perhaps that's it, no more walking, but play around with it. I like challenges, you know. I made this decision, I'm gonna give it a fair play and see if it pans out. When you guys stopped and you're really just there, then the scene started, you know, taking shape. But sometimes our energies are not matching. And I'm not saying this one is better than the other. It's just that in order for me to tell the story, I need to be on the same page. Okay? Have you ever gone see a play and all the characters on stage looked like they were in different place? Okay? The energies are all different, and the director is not doing anything about it to fix it because probably they don't know how. But okay, so you have like all these different characters with different energies, and it's like, what am I watching? Okay, so this is what's happening at times here, because we're still exploring. We're still trying to find these characters and what's going on. So that's what happens in the process of preparation. I'm trying to find my character. I'm concerned about myself. I'm concerned about my character. What does it feel like to be me as this person? Okay? My second step is, now that I'm solid within, I can put that into connection with the other person. Okay? Until I have that solid, until I know who I am, I can't really be in relationship with other people. Okay? That's true in scene work. So you guys have to make the characters stronger. The journey, the opposites. Okay, the opposites are true. So if I feel that this guy is too good to be true, you know, he's gonna dump me tomorrow or whatever, I need to up the hopes that I have that he's gonna love me forever. Otherwise, I'm playing the end of the scene at the beginning. I have no place to go. Right? So as storytellers, we are always at those crossroads, not knowing what's going to happen. Which road should I take? But if I decide that's the road at the beginning of the scene, I have no element of surprise. I have no journey to be had. Okay? So I need to have the opposites in there. You know, oh, he's not going to love me, but I still want him to. So both need to be in there. So I think that at the beginning, you're kind of playing a little bit that one note that this is gonna be, it's gonna go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Put the opposite in there,
Mhm.
and then you have something interesting going on.
Mhm.
You have places to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Love the physical commitment. Really great. And then it's just you guys tuning the scene like a little orchestra. Okay, getting all the instruments to play the same music. Okay, so that's the exploration. It's an interesting scene. Okay, it's a little bit complex. Every time you have love scenes are kind of interesting.
Mhm.
Finding where is the frequency here. Okay, but that's the work that you guys have to do. Not bad though. Like it's not an easy scene. It's simple but not easy. Okay.
Yeah.
You made it a little bit harder for yourselves, but you have nice stuff to work with, and then move on to the second.
Second word.
This one, second works. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Any questions? All right.
Thank you.
Moving on.
Up next, we have Coretta and Alicia with Wonder